Welcome to this week's edition of Public Health Updates, covering the latest breakthroughs. Brought to you by Lucid Quest. YCT529, the first hormone-free male birth control pill, has safely passed its first human safety trial. Developed by Your Choice Therapeutics, it was tested in 16 men and works by blocking a protein essential for sperm production. No major side effects were reported, and fertility was reversible in animal studies. A larger study focusing on sperm count is now in progress. Two existing cancer drugs, letrozole and irinotecan, have shown promise in preventing Alzheimer's disease. In aging mice, these treatments protected against cognitive decline and preserved key brain functions. Human data suggests these drugs may safeguard genes linked to Alzheimer's. Since both medications are already FDA approved, this could accelerate access to affordable therapies through drug repurposing. The World Health Organization has issued a stark warning about chikungunya. Over 5.6 billion people across 119 countries are now at risk. Once limited to tropical regions, cases are now rising in the Indian Ocean islands, Africa, Southeast Asia, and even parts of Europe. With no approved treatment, vector control remains the only effective preventive measure. A new study published in The Lancet shows that walking just 7,000 steps a day can dramatically reduce risks of cancer, dementia, and cardiovascular disease. Benefits start at only 4,000 steps per day, challenging the long-held belief that 10,000 steps is the necessary target. Researchers highlight this as a practical, achievable health goal for the majority of people. Scientists have discovered that urban air pollution may cause genetic mutations similar to those seen with cigarette smoking. The study found significantly higher mutation burdens in individuals living in cities like Milan and New York. These mutations mimic those seen in lung cancer patients. The findings intensify calls for global measures to improve air quality and reduce exposure to airborne pollutants. A bacterial protein in the gut, known as flagellin, has been found to directly signal the brain, revealing a newly identified neurobiotic sense. In mice, these gut-brain signals influence appetite control through colon cells that interact with neurons. The discovery may open new pathways for treating obesity, eating disorders, and even mood-related conditions, pending human trials. A new meta-analysis of 11 clinical trials has found that patients who stop taking semaglutide, a popular drug in the GLP-1 agonist class, begin regaining weight as early as 8 weeks post-treatment. These anti-obesity medications are effective only while actively taken. Experts emphasize that long-term lifestyle interventions are crucial for sustained weight loss. Researchers have identified a new form of non-autoimmune type 1 diabetes, particularly prevalent among African youth. It was observed in 65% of the cases studied and lacks the usual autoimmune markers. The condition also affects 15% of Black Americans, but is rarely seen in white populations. These findings highlight the urgent need for more equitable diagnostics and personalized treatment strategies. Psilocybin, the active compound in psychedelic mushrooms, may hold anti-aging potential. In a recent study, mice given monthly doses lived 30% longer and exhibited fewer signs of aging. In lab models, psilocin extended cell lifespan by 50%, reduced DNA damage, and protected telomeres. The results suggest that psychedelics could play a role in longevity research and support calls for human trials. A newly emerged antibiotic-resistant MRSA strain is spreading across Europe, especially among children. Previously confined to hospitals, this strain now circulates in communities across at least 11 countries. It particularly affects children with skin conditions like impetigo and resists many first-line antibiotics. Health officials are urging increased surveillance, hygiene measures, and public awareness. Stay ahead in public health research. Like, share, and subscribe for weekly updates. Visit lqventures.com or email us at info@lqventures.com for expert healthcare consultation.